Defining distance education. My definition of distance education is teaching and learning from anywhere that is not in the classroom setting, using some type of electronic device and Web 2.0 tool to interact and engage with students in a classroom. Though there were many definitions in our readings of what distance education is, the one that made more sense to me and was simple enough for me was teachers and students are in different places for all or most of the time that they teach and learn. Because they are different places, in order to interact with each other, they are dependent on some form of communications technology. The idea of distance education is said to be 160 years old, but to many educators, including myself, and many of our learners, it came as a cold ice bucket of water. The pandemic turned our education system upside down without warning. If it wasn't for the pandemic, this new way of teaching and learning would have not globally evolved the way that it did. So what do I see as the benefits of distance learning? As a teacher, I think a benefit was not having to commute to and from work and not getting stuck in traffic, road rage, and at the same time, it offers a combination of education with work and family life. For students, I believe benefits are not having to wake up early in the morning to catch the bus or missing the bus, not having to follow the rules and regulations of a school setting, and at the same time, it provides opportunities for updating skills in the workforce. So what do I see as the drawbacks of distance learning? For the teacher, I think that teachers need to be trained to work as specialists within the distance education system. When this pandemic hit, we were not trained to work the way that we have for the past 14 months. And there was no social interaction with coworkers, and that was something that I did not enjoy at all. I am a social person, and I need to interact with people on a daily basis. And you don't know who is actually doing the course, so there is room for falsification. Many times I found that there were students that were on the meeting, but were not actually on the meeting because in Charles County, they were not obligated to turn on their camera, so we could not see if there was anybody actually there. So most of the time, a lot of students got taken off the calls, or a lot of times some students were actually there, but all you could see was the ceiling or their curtains. So students' drawbacks would be no social interaction with other students or adults, and no extracurricular activities or clubs. And I say this because in the year 2021-2022, students will have the opportunity to do virtual learning, but they will not be allowed to join any extracurricular activities or clubs within their school. And advanced technology tools need to be available to deliver teaching learning messages by simpler technology. So my opinion on where we should be going with distance education in the future is that with the evolution of new technologies, we should be going at a greater speed than we have in the past 160 years. The pandemic has impacted this new way of teaching and learning more than ever before, but there is a lot more research that needs to be done on the benefits of distance learning. We need highly quality distance education for all and not just for some, because each person has individual needs. We also need highly qualified educators to work within the distance education system. And we also need quality interactive technologies that will support the demands that is needed for each course. Will the cost be beneficial to all, or will it be a waste of time and money? Our society needs to evolve as a whole and not just benefit some. Nobody should be left behind. Everybody should be included.